This program is rated PG. The following program deals with mature subject matter and contains scenes with sexuality. Viewer discretion is advised.
Ethan's girlfriend Gwen is looking for him. If she sees him with Teresa.
Where's Ethan?
Come on, Teresa, look at me. You have to get out of there. If Ethan sees you, he's gonna know you're his stalker and call the cops.
Teresa, darling, don't make me wait. Say you'll marry me right away. Say you will. You live in my heart, in my big old house on the hill, and for the rest of your life.
Oh, yes. Yes, Ethan. Oh, this is the moment I've prayed for. The moment I've dreamed of since I first saw your picture in a magazine. Oh, I love you more than I can say. And wait till Whitney sees this rock. She'll be so jealous.
Teresa, you just made me the happiest man alive.
Ethan, you can't marry this little nobody. You're going to marry me.
You again? I told you to butt out of my fantasy.
How are you gonna get out of this one, Teresa?
Knife doggy. Knife doggy. Who are you and what have you done with Tabitha? Timmy doesn't know what you're saying. Tabitha, please come back. Timmy doesn't like this terrible smells and smoke coming from the basement. A horrible dog wearing Tabitha's bracelets. Timmy's afraid.
Father, you said you felt tears on the statue's face tonight. But there are no tears now.
No, but it was a sign. There are souls in danger tonight.
And I had a premonition earlier of danger. Do you think the statue is trying to warn us?
I don't doubt it for a moment. When I was a young priest, a fire broke out. I lost my eyesight saving this very statue.
I'm sorry, Father. I had no idea.
I never regretted it, Grace. This statue gave so many people hope. I brought it with me when I was sent here to St. Margaret Mary's. And it's still giving people hope today. People believe she answers their prayers.
It's true. I prayed that I would find my family, and I have.
Grace, what marvelous news. I know you've been searching for so many years. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you, Father. But I am afraid that the statue is trying to warn me that my sister and my niece Charity are in danger.
Charity, you ready to go to your new home?
I can hardly believe it. No more moving from town to town. No more searching for my mom's twin sister. We finally found her. And now I get to go live with her.
Climb on. I'll take you to your new life.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Leave Ethan alone. He is mine.
Really? Well, if you insist on it invading my fantasy, then you deserve to hear it again. Ethan has just proposed to me, and I've just accepted. See?
Oh, get serious. You're not Scarlett. You're the housekeeper's daughter and the last person Ethan would ever ask to marry him.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. And if this really were the 1860s, you'd be scrubbing floors.
Wait a minute. This is my fantasy. I may be the housekeeper's daughter, but Ethan will marry me because I can make him happy. You can't.
Ethan, wake up and tell her that you love me.
I'm sorry, Gwen, but I don't love you. I love Teresa. Always have and always will.
So take a hike.
No, I'm not going anywhere. Ethan only said that because this is your fantasy. I am not giving up on my man. You got that?
Grace, what makes you think your sister and niece are in danger?
It may be nothing, Father.
Well, there must be something to make you fearful for your sister and your niece.
Well, it may be that I just can't believe I finally found my family. I mean, after searching so many years for my past, it's just hard to believe such good news.
God has finally answered your prayers, Grace.
And I'm grateful, Father Lonigan. I'm grateful for finding my family and the family I have now. My husband, Sam, has been so supportive. He told me to never give up hope. In fact, he's the one who found my sister.
How did he do that?
On the internet, in a chat room.
That's incredible.
Yes, it is. It turns out she's been searching for me all these years. I even got to see her on the computer and talk to her. We're identical twins, Father.
Twins? A miracle indeed.
Yes. This has been the happiest day of my life.
When will you get to meet her in person?
Well, she and Charity are supposed to come to Harmony tomorrow. But I have this terrible fear that they may never get here.
Why?
Well, Father, I came here earlier to give my thanks. And I know this sounds strange, but this very statue came to life.
The statue came to life?
I know it sounds unbelievable.
Tell me what happened.
She told me that I would have to be very brave. That something terrible was going to happen. It's you again. It's been so long I thought I only imagined you.
You will need great courage for what's going to happen tonight, Grace. It will frighten you, but you can't give in. If you do, it will be the end of everything. All will be lost for you and your family.
Dear Lord, Grace, are you sure of what you heard?
Yes. You don't believe me?
Oh, I believe you. That's the trouble. I'm afraid the forces of darkness have been let loose tonight.
By this time tomorrow, Charity will be here in Harmony. I don't know how I'm gonna sleep. What a wonderful day.
You know, when two people say the same thing at the same time, then they both have to make a wish.
Okay.
You go first.
Go away! Go away! Go! The angel statue. The angel stands. No! You stay away from my daughter!
Look at her, Ethan. She's a mess. Certainly not a lady worthy of marrying Ethan Crane.
You're talking about the woman I love, the woman I'm gonna marry.
Do you really think that your family's gonna let you marry someone like this? A gold-digging little nobody?
A gold-digging nobody? You take that back.
Gold digger, gold digger, gold digger, gold digger. Oh, please, you wouldn't dare.
It's my fantasy.
That's it. Yeah!
Ladies, please, can't we all just get along?
Yeah!
Teresa, we've got to get out of here.
Whitney? Would everybody please just stay out of my fantasy?
We got to go before Ethan calls the cops. Just get up as quietly as you can and meet me at the concession stand.
Isn't this great, Gwen?
Oh, this is ridiculous. Where could Ethan be?
Tabitha, come back. Jimmy's scared. Come back and finish your mission and come back home. Oh no. What if something happened to Tabitha? What's the hound from hell later?
What do you want to show me, Miguel?
I told you it's a surprise. Okay, let me position this just right. Okay, now you can look.
What am I looking for?
A very special place. See if you can find it.
I see the water, some boats, and I see some land. Oh, what a beautiful island. Is that what you wanted to show me?
Yes,
Who lives on the island?
that's my island.
You own it?
No, but I'd like to own it someday. My father used to bring me there when I was little. And he worked so hard at Crane Industries, double shifts, sometimes 7 days a week. We didn't have much time to spend together. So the times he took me there were really special. We'd go over on a borrowed boat. Just being on the water seemed to lift his spirits. Like he'd left all his cares behind.
What'd you do on the island?
Talk, explore. There's a house on the island that's deserted. You can see the ruins if you look really close.
I can see a chimney.
Probably a fisherman used to live there years ago. Papa said one day he'd buy the island, that he'd rebuild the house, make it into a dream house for Mama and us kids to live. And we used to plan on how we'd design the house, like how many rooms it would have.
It should have big windows so there'd always be lots of light.
Oh, that's right. That's one of the things Papa and I always wanted.
And a garden with lots of flowers and fresh vegetables.
And a patio, so you could sit out at night and look at the stars and watch the moon rise.
It would be such a beautiful place. Paradise.
It was my father's dream house, but he never got it. He disappeared when I was a kid.
You miss him?
He was a good man, a happy person, always laughing, dancing in the kitchen with my mother. But just before he left, I remember seeing a sadness in his eyes. He got so quiet. It probably broke his heart that he couldn't provide for his family the way he wanted. That all he could give us was a house built of dreams.
It was a wonderful dream, though.
I'm gonna make that dream come true someday. I'm gonna build that house on the island.
That would be so wonderful if you could.
I can do anything with you by my side. Charity, I know I don't have much to offer you right now except dreams. But I promise that one day, these dreams will come true.
Cross my heart, hope to die. I will never make you cry.
Come on, Charity. There must be something you want to wish for.
There isn't, Miguel. I don't have to move anymore. I get to live with my aunt and my uncle and my cousins, Kay and Jessica and Noah. And you and I can still be friends.
Friends for a long, long time, I hope.
I hope so. I knew my mom was silly to worry that there was something evil after us.
I'm glad she was wrong.
You know, I was even beginning to worry for a while when I thought that something was keeping us from being friends. But now I know it's not true. We weren't kept apart.
I won't let you hurt my daughter. I won't let you hurt Charity. I know you. Those eyes. I know you. You're the evil that's been after me and my daughter. But why are you here now? You know that Grace and I have made a connection. You know that together we're strong enough to beat you.
Miserable creature. You and your daughter look weak. You forced me to seek outside help. Now, there's nothing to stop. I'm going to wipe you and your daughter off the face of the earth.
Gwen, please, don't embarrass yourself. Leave us be.
I'm not giving up on the man I love.
He doesn't love you. Does the word engagement ring mean anything to you?
Oh, please, it's a fantasy, you dingbat.
She's right, Teresa. The ring only exists in a fantasy. Now let's go. I'm not leaving. I'm in the fight of my life. Ethan loves me. I can't let Gwen have him. Sooner or later, Ethan is going to open his eyes and realize he has his arms around you, the girl he thinks is stalking him, not Gwen. I never stalked him. It was all a misunderstanding.
Yes, you did. You stalked him everywhere. You stalked him everywhere, even the fish cannery. So why don't you go back to the fish cannery where you belong, cleaning fish?
Now, Ethan, honey, where were we?
Teresa, you're the only woman in the world for me.
come on, Teresa. Get your buns out here.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm looking for my boyfriend. He's about 6 feet tall. He's wearing blue jeans and a blue shirt. Have you seen him?
6 feet? What did you say his hair color was?
He's Ethan Crane. I'm sure you know who he is.
Ethan Crane.
Of the Crane family here in Harmony. Are you a local girl? I'm sure you know who he is.
Oh, right, the Cranes. Yeah, I've seen you guys in magazines and stuff.
Have you seen Ethan out here?
Out here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh, forget it. He must be inside the theater looking for me. I'll go back in. Thanks.
Oh, man, Teresa's gonna get caught for sure.
You really believe that the forces of evil are unleashed tonight?
Yes. I'm even more worried hearing that you were warned as well by the little girl.
Then you believe that the statue came to life?
I'm sure others would doubt it.
Yes, my husband, Sam, and my friend Eve, Dr. Russell, are worried about me. They think that I'm seeing things. Dr. Russell says that I'm mentally exhausted, and that's why I saw the little girl come to life.
Your husband is the chief of police. Your friend is a doctor. These are people who deal in facts, not faith. I deal in faith, Grace. I rely on belief in that which you cannot touch, and I believe the statue spoke to you.
Well, then we must believe that my sister and niece are in grave danger.
First, I'll get rid of the brat.
No!
First, I'm gonna take care of your insipid little girl, and then I'm gonna get you, and then I'll finish off your sister Grace, and then I'll be rid of all of you!
Wait! I know how you can find your boyfriend.
You do?
Sure. Just use the PA system. You can just page him.
Oh, no, I don't want to make a scene. I'll just go back inside and look for him.
Wait! Ethan Crane, can you come to the concession stand, please? Immediately?
I don't know what that's all about. Better go check, Gwen.
That really wasn't necessary.
Gwen? What are you doing out here?
Excuse me. Teresa, let's go. He kissed my hand.
You know, when it looked like I was going to have to move, I thought I'd only have memories of Harmony to dream about. So I tried to memorize everything. All the places that I'd been, the people that I'd met, the times I spent with Kay and Jessica and Noah, and every moment that I spent with you.
I memorized them too, but I never gave up hoping that you'd stay.
I felt it, Miguel. I felt your faith. And from now on, every day I'm going to be adding new memories of my friends and my family.
That was weird. There's no wind blowing.
It must have been the angel's wings. My mom said that an angel was going to look over my shoulder tonight and keep me safe from harm. Angels, angels.
My sister is in danger. Why didn't I listen to the signs?
There were other signs?
Yes, but I didn't know I had a sister then. We hadn't found Faith yet.
What other signs?
A little girl appeared to me before.
Grace, come to me.
What kind of game are you playing with me?
It's not a game, Grace. It's very serious. Important things are about to happen here in Harmony. Things are happening elsewhere too. But all leading up to a very momentous event here in Harmony.
How does it concern me?
Because of who you are.
But I don't know who I am. So how can I be of importance to whatever you say is going to happen?
There's great evil at work, Grace.
I didn't know what she was talking about at the time. And everyone told me that I was just tired, that I was imagining things. I didn't know she was warning me about danger to my sister.
Grace, you had no way of knowing.
If only I could contact her to warn her. What can we do, Father?
We can pray. Prayer is our only hope. Dear Father, grant us guidance and strength tonight. Show us your abundant power for good. Grant us courage and strength to fight whatever evil there may be.
Faith! She's in danger. I have to go home and call her.
Grace!
No. I gotta go by. I have to help her. Kill me if you have to. But leave my daughter alone. And my sister, Grace. She doesn't know about my family's special powers. And she has children that need her.
Oh, you think that you're brats?
Please. My daughter Charity has finally found friends and family who will take care of her. Please, let her go to know the love of a man.
But you think I'm some kind of moron? You think I don't know that it's through the love of a man that Charity will realize her powers? That's why she has to be destroyed tonight. No!
You'll never get my daughter.
Teresa, Ethan can come back at any second.
Did you see what happened, Whitney?
I saw enough. And if Ethan sees whose hand he was kissing, he's gonna call the cops and you're gonna go to jail. Now let's go, now.
I don't care if I go to jail. It would be worth it to watch Gone with the Wind with Ethan beside me kissing my hand.
You are totally nuts. Now let's get out of here now.
Here.
Gwen, how did you get out here?
I walked. I've been looking for you.
I was just sitting next to you. I left the popcorn.
Ethan, I haven't seen you since we first got here.
And who was I sitting next to?
Well, I have no idea, but I'd certainly love to find out.
It was right there. There's the popcorn. Gwen, I'm not crazy. There was a girl sitting there. I was kissing her hand.
You were what?
Everything's okay. Jimmy's worried for nothing. Tabitha will be all right. She knows how to handle herself. Especially now that she has outside help. Everything will be fine. Timmy will just wait till Tabitha comes back. And she gets out of that horrible hound's body. And everything will be the way it was before. Except that Faith and Charity will be bye-bye for good. So calm down, Timmy. Have a martini. And read a good book.
Almighty Father, protect Grace's sister and her niece tonight. I'm afraid Grace is right. They are in terrible danger. There are forces out there, forces of darkness. If I had only known that was Grace's sister I spoke to that night in the church.
Why are you so afraid for your daughter?
Because there are evil forces outside the church, and they're after her.
Evil exists everywhere, my child. Why has your daughter been singled out?
Because she's special, Father. I know that every mother thinks that their children are special, but my daughter's been blessed with special powers. Powers of goodness.
How do you know this?
I know, Father. My twin sister had those powers. The evil forces took my sister away from me years ago. And now they're after my daughter. Please, Father, pray with me for my daughter.
I had a sense of fear in her that night. I have a sense of fear now. Hurry, Grace, call your sister. Warn her. Tell her to be on her guard.
Sam? I was at the station house. Where's Faith's number? I know I wrote it down. I got... Faith's in danger. I have to save her.
Whose hand were you kissing, Ethan?
I don't know. I thought it was yours. It was dark. I didn't even look. I just assumed it was yours.
Well, who was she? And why was she letting you kiss her hand?
I don't have a clue.
Well, if you see her, will you point her out to me? I'd like to give her a piece of my mind.
I told you, I didn't even see her face.
Well, she's obviously weird, whoever she is. Just sit there and let a perfect stranger kiss her hand. I wonder what this mysterious woman is up to.
You are playing with fire, Teresa. I mean, maybe you don't care if you go to jail, but I do not want to go as your accomplice.
I'll never wash this hand again. Ethan has reawakened the fires of passion that once burned in my soul.
Teresa, wake up. You are not Scarlett, and you can never have Ethan.
Well, yes, I can. I'm gonna tell him the truth about me.
What?
I'm gonna tell him everything.
Standing over Hugo Baskerville and plucking at his throat, there stood a foul thing, a great black beast, shaped like a hound, yet larger than any hound that ever mortal eye has rested on. The thing tore the throat out of Hugo Baskerville with blazing eyes and dripping jaws. Faith and Charity. It's all over for them.
Yes, Curtis. Please answer, babe. Oh, please let her be all right.